Sometimes you work really hard to make a good video, and then when it gets to the keywording, you struggle. Today we're going to talk about a way that I've just recently discovered to overcome that writer's block that happens sometimes when you're doing keywording. Sometimes people find keywording tedious, but if you're going to get those sales, you've got to have keywords that accurately describe the video that you're trying to sell. You need to get it to the right person. It's pretty easy to start because all you really need to do is describe in simple terms what the video is. And that helps with the description, and usually for me at least, for the first 5 to 15 keywords. Recently, I've come across an AI service that's a little bit different from the rest. It's specifically built to help people doing stock footage. You upload your video, and it helps if you put a little description in there, and then it generates keywords for you and allows you to export those keywords in just about any way you want. Let me show you how I use this service to not only maximize my effectiveness when I'm writing the keywords and putting them down in there using the experience that I have, but also infusing some new and fresh ideas into the keywords that I'm using. First of all, let me assure you that this video is not sponsored in any way. I use TagMyVideo myself. I paid for the subscription with my own money. However, I did contact the creator of TagMyVideo and asked him if he would give a discount to those who watch this channel. If you find this useful and you can try it out for free, then you can use a discount code when you sign up for a subscription that'll give you 20% off. Use the code BOYCE20 when you sign up for it, and you'll get 20% off the subscription models that are available. All right, this is the Blackbox portal. You can see, by the way, that I've made $4,000 so far this year, and my overall earnings from Blackbox is here, $42,176. That's since 2018. I also have accounts with a few other services, plus I do stock photography. So my overall earnings are higher than this. I started in 2018. I'm not telling you this to brag, but to let you know that when it comes to keywording and when it comes to doing stock video, I know what I'm doing. I have some experience. Even though I don't have any training, the point is, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I have enough years and enough sales experience that I think it gives me credibility to make this video. So of all the clips that I have on here, I did all the curation myself. I have used AI programs before to help with keywords. Never found that helpful. This is a little bit different, and I'll show you how I use it. Okay, so first, there's different ways to use this. This is the way that I found out. My workflow may change over time, but this is the way I do it now. So first I upload the clips to Blackbox. And I have a number of them. We'll just do two. We'll do this one, which is a drive downtown through Abu Dhabi at night during Ramadan. Rather than showing you this screen that I have up, I'll show you the full clip right here so that you can get a feel for it in full screen. This is not a great clip. If you saw my last few videos, I showed some clips that I sold. In fact, my best sellers are clips like this. I looked around. There are no clips online of people driving through Abu Dhabi at night during Ramadan. So I uploaded it. and I think we'll see if it sells. I've uploaded a couple of these. I like to upload things over time, just upload one or two, and then maybe wait a few months and upload another couple, see how they do. That also keeps you fresh at the top of the new, the CEO will put new videos up first higher to see if they sell. So this keeps some of your videos up high on the search engine right to begin with if you upload them over time instead of uploading them all the same time. So first I uploaded, and then for me, this is going to be editorial, by the way. So the city is Abu Dhabi. Let me put this in and we'll fast forward, and then you can get to the part that you're more interested in, because this is boring. So let me show you what I've done so far. I uploaded the clip to Blackbox, which is my preferred way of selling stock video, because Blackbox will then distribute it to multiple agencies. I did this is editorial because of you can see car logos, you can see driver's license, or not driver's license, but license plates and other things. So this is editorial. So I did the editorial information, which is very easy to do, and I did the title. I like to do the title myself because I think that the more simple the title is, the better off you are in selling this kind of clip. You just need to be very blunt about what it is. Driving through downtown Abu Dhabi, UAE at nighttime during Ramadan, driver point of view. Ramadan is a big holiday where Muslims fast. So that adds a little flavor to it. And the reason I also like to put the title in myself is I want to make sure that title is short and that title is exactly what the clip is. Most people who are looking for this clip are looking for those words only. Now, I want to make sure those are the first keywords down here. So I don't want a search engine to decide for me what the first keyword should be. Maybe they would put these down here. I don't know. But I don't want to take any chances. So I'm going to put Abu Dhabi. So I do this part before I use the search engine, before I use the TagMyClip. This is the program TagMyClip, and I'll show you how I use it. But first, I do this part. I don't want the AI to affect what I think, to me, is the most important part of this clip, which is just simply describing what it is and putting the most important keywords up front. So the most important keywords to me are Abu Dhabi, Ramadan, United Arab Emirates, drive, car, downtown, UAE, point of view, location, city, skyscraper, road, corniche. I doubt if the AI engine is going to know that this road is called the corniche, and nighttime. And I think I want to put nighttime closer to the top. To me, the first 5 to 10 keywords are the most important, and that's why I don't want to leave that up to chance. Okay. Then I'm going to go to tag my video and say new video, and it gives me the opportunity to drag and drop the file here. And this is where this is different than using some kind of search engine. So this is the video here. I'm taking it and I'm dropping it in the drag and drop place. It's uploading. We'll do this real time so that you can see how fast or slow it is. Of course, that will depend on the speed of your internet. Mine is not super fast, but it's okay. So it's already uploaded. And then you go down here. Oh, sorry. Here where it says short context. This is why I do this part first. I want to take this part of the title. The reason I want to take this part of the title is because it has the best words in it. I don't want to put in the description yet, because TagMyClip is going to give me a better description, in my opinion, than I could come up with. So I'm going to put that title in there, and that will give it context. It'll know where this is at and what time of year it is and that type of thing. And now I hit create. So it takes a minute. We'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and time it. So if it takes very long, I'll let you know how long it takes. Okay, it's already done, and it took less than a minute. I started at 4:52, and it's still 4:52. So it's completed. So I can click on it here. Now, what it gives me is um, uh, description. It's a very long description, as you can see. And it gives me 49 keywords. Now, Abu Dhabi, UAE, night drive, Ramadan, the festive lights, driver's perspective. See, if I were using these exact keywords, I would do pretty well. This, if you're not a native English speaker and you don't want to have somebody else do your curation for you, this is a good way to do it because you can just take these. I think if I just took these and copied and pasted them in the field here for keywords. In fact, it came up with 49 keywords. So if I copy these and paste them here, I end up with 58. So there were some that I had that it didn't have. And you can see that some of these are being flagged as being too repetitive. So, and that's why I like to use a combination of the program results and my results. So I did the ones up to Corniche. So I'm going to check from here on. I already know that those are the ones I want first. I'm going to check from here on. Night drive, festive lights, driver's perspective, UK Ultra HD. I don't think that's helpful in a cell because it shows on the clip. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I have to get down to 49. This gives you a really good opportunity to keep the very best. Urban landscape, modern architecture, cultural atmosphere, crescent and star. The crescent and star is on the lights. I'm surprised that it could see that. That's very small. That's a very small detail. It's showing the crescent, moon, and stars on the decorative lights. I'm going to leave that on there. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do them separately because somebody might search on them independently. Sometimes compound keywords are better, and sometimes individual keywords are better. I wonder if somebody will search on festive lights with a star, and then they might not get it. So we'll leave crescent and star too, because that also might be more effective overall. We'll leave them both for now and come back and decide later. City, streets. I already have city. Do I have street? Street and maybe street view. See, that's the other thing, is this prompts me to think more out. Street view is already there. Street wasn't there. City is here. I'm going to take out city streets. Skyscrapers is redundant because I have skyscraper already. Now again, what this proves is that the AI model did a good job, because if we came up the words that I thought were the most important, it also has in there. Middle Eastern. I don't know that we need that. If it has Middle, I would rather have Middle East. I would rather have Middle East than Middle Eastern, so I'm going to take out that one. Decorative lighting, roadway, cars. I have car already up here, so we're going to take out car. Motorcycle, good one. Bustling city. Let's leave it for now. Serene. I don't know that it's serene. I'm going to take out serene. Dynamic city life, holy month. See, this is where it comes up with ones that I never would have thought of. It is called the holy month, among other things. You could also say Ramadan Kareem or Ramadan Mubarak. Those are things that people say during Ramadan, but I put those in another one. I'm gonna leave this one here instead. Traditional, modern, urban exploration, cultural celebration, cityscape, vibrant, festive, immersion, spirit of the city. I don't know about that. Let's leave it for now. Street view, traffic, night lights. Is light in there already? I already have night and let's take light. Ramadan decorations is decoration on there. No, I'm going to take this one out and leave decoration down here. Cosmopolitan, landscape, driving. I have drive. That's a form of driving. I don't think I need it. Video capture, no. Commercial use, no. Marketing, I don't like that one. Advertising, I don't like that one. Editorial, it's editorial by nature, so I could take that one out. Visual elements, I don't like that one either. Night scene, high quality. Do we need to say high quality? High quality street, Middle East light decoration. Let's take out that one and put Islam and Muslim. Okay. Okay, so we need to get rid of one more, and I think, and I might put in POV. So we need to take out two. Modern traditional cultural celebration. I'm going to take out spirit of the city because I just don't see somebody going to search on that. But you know, on the other hand, that's a really good thing that I wouldn't put in there normally. And so maybe I should leave it. But anyway, this is a good problem. The problem here is I have so many good words that I'm only picking the best ones. I think I'm going to take out cultural. No, I don't want to take out cultural celebration. I definitely would not have thought of that. And that's the point of this, is to give you a new perspective of how you think. So I'm going to take out star. People might look at the, say, city with stars, and they're not going to, this may be, and I have crescent here. People are going to search on crescent, or they're going to search on crescent and star. I don't think they're going to search on star, so I'm going to take that out. This is all an opinion, okay? Now here's the other thing that I like. If I go back here, it gives me a very long description. Now here, this is a little bit controversial. In my opinion, this caption, the editorial caption, needs to be very short. The title needs to be very short. The description, I think you should put as long as a description in there as you can fit. And the reason is that the description, the words in the description are weighed heavily in the search engine when people are searching. When people are searching for a clip, the words that are in the description have more weight than other words. And also, it doesn't matter if the whole description is displayed. People will say, well, you can't see the whole description. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's displayed, because once the clips come up, they're looking at the thumbnails. They're no longer reading about them. So put in as long as description will allow. Now this one that TagMyClip gave me is way too long, but let's take it out. Let's take it all anyway and put it in there and just keep as much of it as we can. Since I never do things this way, it just gives me, I think, a better way, like a new way to find new buyers. This 14-second 4K Ultra HD video captures a captivating nighttime drive. No, I'm just going to put in, I'm going to change this to nighttime drive through the vibrant streets of downtown Abu Dhabi, UAE. Now, I like that, except I'm going to change UAE to United Arab Emirates, because I have UAE up here. I have UAE in the title, so let's put United Arab Emirates in the description. That way, both of those will have heavyweight. During the holy month of Ramadan, we are 800 characters. We need to get rid of most of this. So we're just going to say during Ramadan. All right, so here's where we ended up. Just to recap, I filled out the editorial comments myself. I used the title. I wrote a short title. I put that in, uploaded the clip, got all these keywords, and then used the best of those keywords plus what I already have to come up with a description that I would not have thought of on my own. My description would have been different. And there's probably 5 or 6 keywords in here that give a different flavor. They're accurate. They accurately describe the clip, but they're words such as cultural celebration that I would not have used in my normal, that's just not my normal brainwave thinking. So using this adds a little secret sauce, a little extra something to your vocabulary and to the words that you use. Maybe make your clip stand out. Down here, I'm going to put travel, and in the subject category, I'm going to put holiday, holidays. So you can see everything here. I have the date. When you name your footage, by the way, if you do send yours off to a curator, it's great to have the footage name include the date, location, and stuff like that so that the person doesn't have to contact you. Now, if you are paying a person to curate for you, often on the Blackbox platform, you can give 20% or whatever you've decided between the two of you to a person to do this curation. What you might consider is purchasing this subscription and doing it yourself and see if you can save that 20%. This may take the cringe or the monotony out of doing keywording. Okay, let's just do one more, a different one that's not editorial. That was a hard one and it did really well. So now we'll do a different kind of one. I also uploaded a Milky Way time lapse that I did a few days ago. Let's play it here. This is a Milky Way time lapse. By the way, it was 114 degrees in the desert on Friday night. The Al-Kwa Milky Way desert spot, that's 45 degrees Celsius. At 2 in the morning, you don't expect it to be 114 degrees. It was also windy. You'll see in this clip that the Milky Way does not become very luminescent until it rises above the sand, and that's because the sand was in the wind. I say sand, it's powder. I mean, this place is unhospitable. It is unbelievably hot and dusty, but, and one of my cameras shut down, oddly enough. I had 5 cameras going, and one of them, unbeknownst to me, because I wasn't checking them all night, overheated and shut down. But how can I mean, what are you going to do? It was 45 degrees Celsius out there. So Milky Way track time lapse, it tracked because I had it on a tilt, what do you call it, pan tilt head. And I tracked it as it rose in the sky. Milky Way track time lapse in the Al-Kwa Desert of Abu Dhabi. And also, I'll do this, well, I'll show you. I'll show you in a minute a few other little tricks. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to do new video. I'll drag this one and upload it here. And while that's working, I'll paste the optional short context here. So there's my video. And here's the keywords. Oh, I'm going to go back to Blackbox. I don't want those keywords to affect me yet, okay? I want to use the ones that are most important to me. So I'm going to put Milky Way. So I put in 10 words. Milky Way time lapse, tracked, tilt up, reveal, Al-Kwa spelled the other way, desert, Abu Dhabi, core. You know what, I'm also going to put sand dune. And I'm going to put landscape. That's all. Why spend any more time on it? Because the hard work has been done over here. So let's just take these keywords without even looking at them and paste them over here. Let's look at them. Let's look at them. Milky Way time lapse. The first 2 words that I had: desert, night sky, stars, Abu Dhabi, Al-Kwa. These are almost exactly the same words that I have first too. So if I took these words, if I just didn't want to do much work at all, I could copy and paste these. And I think I would get probably the same number of sales. But being as I'm a little pedantic, I want to do things my way. All right. So I'm going to do that. And then we'll just take out, we have 57 now. So we need to take out 8 words. If I compare those to what I ended up with, that's after doing some fine tuning. I really like what I ended up with. I did find words that were not included in the AI tags. To me, those were, I think, important, but it depends. If I look at what it gave me and just put those in, I think the sales would probably be about the same. But I'm a very pedantic, priggish person. I want things to be perfect. I want to give myself every opportunity to make a sale. So I added a few words and I changed the order a little bit. I took the description that it gave me word for word, except I added tilt up reveal. Here are the various options that you have. This is the option that I signed up for. But there are other options. There's a professional, enterprise, starter, and he's also added, Carlos has added yearly subscriptions since I subscribed. So if I was going to do the starter, rather than doing $10 a month, I think what I'll do is I'll upgrade to a yearly subscription. Let's see what happens if I upgrade there and then I put in the discount code that I'm providing to you, which is BOYCE20. Oh, I've already used it. So, but you can use it and get you can use it to get 20% off, which would be a significant savings. Okay, so I'm going to go back to where I'm at now. And here's also something. It's got Blackbox FTP settings. So you can go in here, put in your Blackbox credentials, and then you can, I don't want to do it this way because it's not my workflow, but presumably you could from here upload the videos and all the tags, keywords and stuff will be included in the clip when you log back into Blackbox. So I'm not going to do that, but that's a special thing that I didn't notice when I was making the video. Do you have any tips or tricks that you use to freshen up your keywords, to find those unique buyers, to reach a broader audience? If so, please write them down below. We would all like to learn from your experience. Thank you for watching. If this content interests you, if you found value here, please give me a thumbs up. I would like to get this content out to more people. So if you could leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day.